question, where are we being led to? Where are the women being led to? If we submit right now and let y'all lead, where the fuck y'all leading us to? The promised land?
Oh my goodness.
Hey everyone, Chris Tomlin here, executive producer of The Last Supper.
Out to the men. When y'all say women won't let you lead them, what do y'all mean by that? When y'all say lead, where you leading us to?
Hey, Steven. How are you, baby?
Because I've always been confused. Y'all say women don't want to let men lead, or they always trying to wear the pants in the relationship. But my thing is, y'all say we don't let you lead. Where are we being led to? Are we being led to some land? Are we being led to some resources? Are we being led to basically being able to sit pretty, don't have to really worry about nothing? Are y'all leading us to war, leading us to poverty, leading us to a whooping, leading us to domestic violence? Like, where are you leading us to? Y'all keep saying lead, but y'all refuse to answer the question, where are we being led to? Where are the women being led to? If we submit right now and let y'all lead, where the fuck y'all leading us to? The promised land?
Oh my goodness.
This go out to the men. When y'all say women won't let you lead them, what do y'all mean by that? When y'all say lead, where you leading us to? Because I've always been confused. Y'all say women don't want to let men lead, or they always trying to wear the pants in the relationship. But my thing is, y'all say we don't let you lead. Where are we being led to? Are we being led to some land? Are we being led to some resources? Are we being led to basically being able to sit pretty, don't have to really worry about nothing? Are y'all leading us to war, leading us to poverty, leading us to a whooping, leading us to domestic violence? Like, where are you leading us to? Y'all keep saying lead, but y'all refuse to answer the question, where are we being led to? Where are the women being led to? If we submit right now and let y'all lead, where the fuck y'all leading us to? The promised land?
So, this young woman that just got finished talking on the video, I dubbed her video, okay, a few months ago. And her talking points is good for this conversation right now, okay? Good evening, everybody. Now, y'all know I rarely do a show at night, but this had like rubbed me the wrong way tonight. So I told my king, I said, let me just, run downstairs real quick. So he's like, okay. So this is why I'm barefaced and I'm already in my night clothes. So the title of this foolery, okay, is Zaddy shows the world how easy it is to smash modern black cheeks. Modern black women cheeks, okay? Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Hey, Steven, what's up, baby? It's good to see you. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page, okay? So let's get into the foolery. Let's get into the foolery. So, my sisters, I want you to understand something. The requirements we have for black men, right? The requirements we have for black men. When we date outside the race, right? Outside of our race, how come we don't have those requirements for other men besides black men? How come the requirements we have for black men it's not the same requirements of a Hispanic man or a Caucasian man? It's not the same requirements. Anyone outside the culture is never the same, requirements. Okay? You will go and marry a man from a different culture. He ain't got nothing. But a black man, you will require for him to have everything before he can even say hello to you. But someone of a different race, you have no requirements at all. And I think what it is that we don't love ourselves. This is why it's easy for a sister to get up here on social media. Let me turn it off. For her to get up here on social media and say all this nonsense about black men, and we're not supposed to get offended.
Out to the men. When y'all say women won't let you lead them, what do y'all mean by that? When y'all say lead, where you leading us to? Cause I've always been confused. Y'all say women don't want to let men lead, or they always trying to wear the pants in the relationship. But my thing is, y'all say we don't let you lead. Where are we being led to?
And they always come with this right here and say, well, where are you leading us to? But our sisters will come and mess with a Caucasian man, a Hispanic man, a man from any other race, and this man can lead her to hell, and she'll follow him. But a black man, this will be a whole tug and war. You know what I'm saying? This would be a whole fight because I can't listen to you. And because some of us have a mindset that, you were a slave and I was a slave too, so how I'm supposed to listen to a slave? This is the nonsense. This is why Harriet Tubman carried a piece. This is why. Because of mindsets like this. Okay? So how I'm supposed to follow you to the promised land and you a slave too. This is why Harriet Tubman carried a piece. Okay? Hello, my dear. How are you? And I'm going to share something with y'all. Inside, I believe, this is just my take on it, okay? Because we have given up the peace that made us whole. My sisters, I know y'all going to get mad with me, but it is what it is. We have given up the peace that made us whole. This is why a lot of us are doing nonsense on social media. There's no guidance. Do you understand? I just watched a young girl. Now, I'm new to the YouTube streets. 3 years I only been here. So most content creators seen more nonsense than I seen, okay? Hello, my dear. How are you? But I saw this young girl, and she had a bodysuit on, right? And it was like, all see-through, okay? And she was like, I got a good man because he let me wear what I want to wear. She got holes all through this bodysuit and titties out and ass out and everything. And so she was like, I got a good man. He let me do what I want to do. And so then the video cut and the brother came in and the brother started dancing. He said, because he don't give a damn about you. And that's the thing a lot of y'all don't understand. If a man lets you do whatever you want to do and go out booty butt naked, this man don't give two shits about you. I don't care how much he tell you that he love you. He's lying. Because when a man has deemed you worthy, okay, this is the uncomfortable truth. When a man has deemed you worthy, okay, he is going to unleash on you his provision and protection. He's going to do that. So that means he's not going to let you go out booty butt naked with your friends. He's not going to do that. Good evening, Daniel. How are you? It's good to see you. So, hey, 18, what's up, baby? I'm just doing a little small show. So he's not going to let you do that. And I think because social media plays a big part in this, this foolery that they say to younger women, oh, if he's telling you what to do, he's acting like your father. If he's telling you what to do, he's a narcissist. And social media has lied to y'all because this is in our brother's DNA to provide and protect. That's why it comes easy to them. So when they see that they have a woman that is doing nonsense, they're going to be correcting her. There's going to be a problem here. So the man that doesn't correct you and let you walk out booty butt naked, this is your enemy, my sisters. I want you to understand that. This is your enemy. Now, the part that I really want us to talk about is that Zaddy will get the pass. Shout out to Crimson Cure because I use a lot of her talking points and the words that she speak as well. But Zaddy gets away with a lot because you want to be. And my sisters, I know this is something kind of nasty, but you want to be approved. Okay? A lot of y'all will take shit from Zaddy that you would not take from your brother. You won't. Zaddy can get up here and say some nonsense to you, and you'll take it because you want to be approved. You understand what I'm saying? But when Take Heed say to y'all, okay? When Take Heed say to y'all that my husband is the first person that can move my mindset, right? You will say, oh, you a slave. You a slave, Your husband, your husband is doing all this nonsense, and what if he cheats on you and all this other stuff? I'm going to share something with you. I'd rather be a slave to a man who has given me 4 children and 18 wonderful years than be a slave to someone I just met on social media because you want to be approved. Because you want to be approved. You date outside your race because you want to be approved. I'm not going to sit up here and say that you can't find love outside your race. But if someone is degrading you to your face, okay, you're trying to get the approval of this person. I watched this young Caucasian brother, okay? We're going to say gentleman. I'm not going to say brother. I usually say brother. But we're going to say gentleman. I watched this young Caucasian gentleman degrade a couple of my sisters, okay, on O'Shea Duke Jackson, okay? Hey, live. I'm saying it wrong. I decided to live today. How are you, baby? So I watched a couple of these women get degraded on O'Shea Duke Jackson. He had went through this video, and y'all, let me tell you something. It was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking because this Caucasian gentleman, was talking some rah-rah nonsense to these sisters, okay? And the shit he was saying, okay? If a black man said these things, baby, it would have been a whole war. The woman would have said, you don't love your mama, you sassy, all this nonsense they would have said if this was a black man talking to them. Now, y'all know that O'Shea, okay, got a lot of commercials. So we're going to try to cut through it, okay? All right? I just want to share this with y'all. A mindset change needs to be done. And y'all get in here and y'all be like, the brothers want to be approved, Our brothers want to be approved. That's why, they date outside their culture. But I'm going to share something with you. A black man not going to put up with the nonsense that I heard these sisters put up with and what I saw on this video. A black man not. Once you tell him some nonsense, baby, it's done. He's not going to sit there and continue the conversation with you. But because, my sisters, you want to be approved, honey, you will walk into the lion's den. Shout out to O'Shea Jackson. Let's get in here and get to it. Here we go. They got a commercial first. It breaks my heart when I hear stuff like this, because your brother wants you. I don't know if a lot of y'all don't understand this part, but your brother wants you. He wants you. He knows why your hips sway from side to side. He knows why your nose is big. He knows why your breast is big. He knows why your backside is big. He knows why your skin might be a little off tone and stuff like that. He knows why. Your brother knows why. You don't have to go through any teaching of any kind. He knows why your hair is so strong. He knows why when you have an encounter with another race, he knows why. And yet we think that this makes sense. I'm going to share something with you, my sisters. And this is a little nasty. Only black men can truly love us. I ain't lying to you. I'm telling you no lies. Only our brothers can truly love us. And I'm not in here to do no race baiting with anybody. I'm just letting you know. Only our brothers can truly love us, but we sit up here and we argue them down. Every night you see people get on these panels and they wild out every night on these panels. And the whole key to this foolery is that your brother, he loves you and he needs you, just like you need him. Check this out. If black men didn't want their women, do you hear me? Because this is what a lot of y'all women content creators say, that black men don't want their women. If black men did not want their women, there would be no black space to talk about black women. They would just continue to let y'all do nonsense. Nobody would say anything. It would not even be a thing. Now, I know there's content creators that come here, they just come to get money. There's no lesson to be taught or anything, right? Because, that ghetto nonsense, it brings everything in. But check this out. If black men couldn't stand black women, like some of y'all sisters say they do, there'd be no space, no talking points for black people. Black men would just be quiet and move in silence and go mess with other races and stuff. And then y'all still keep complaining about black men don't want to be with black women. I hope y'all understand what I'm trying to say. If a black man doesn't want, if black men did not want us, they wouldn't sound the alarm. They wouldn't sound the alarm. They wouldn't say nothing. They would just let you continue doing your foolery, and they'll just keep moving in silence and having babies all over with different cultures. But it's because they want to get out here and they want to see a mindset change. They want to see something different happen in the community. Because if they didn't want change, you wouldn't hear them say one word. I keep telling y'all that. If a man doesn't want to see change, he not going to say nothing. He just going to move in silence. This is why some of y'all who be that, I'm hard strung, I could do whatever I want to do. Some of y'all get in here and get indignant with your men and stuff like that, right? Okay. Some of y'all get in here, y'all just fly off the handle with your husbands and stuff or boyfriends, okay? And you be married for like, not married, but you be together like 10 years, right? Y'all done went through wars together. Uh, every time you turn around, you jumping on him and this and that, okay? Right? Then y'all do a big breakup, right? Now, mind you, out of the 10 years, he never said anything to you. He might have talked to you a couple times that he wanted you to change, this and that, change, and then it blew up into a big argument, right? Okay? Blew up into a big argument. And so now he just got quiet. He's like, she's not going to change. She's not going to change. So he just shut down. He just get quiet, okay? This man who shuts down like this is a problem. This is a problem. If you've been with a man this long and he's never, he used to go off on you in the beginning, like, you ain't supposed to be doing this, you ain't supposed to be doing that. And y'all just, he see how you blow up, how you don't take corrections, and he keep waiting, he wants you to change and stuff like that, and he just keep waiting, hoping that you change, right? 10 years go down the line and you wondering why this man ain't marry you. And this is why, because you don't want the change. So then what happens is y'all get in a big blowout argument, right? Okay? And he start packing up his stuff, okay? And you say, well, motherfucker, leave then. Motherfucker, leave. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? You tell him all this nonsense. And he pack up, he leave, okay? Then a year later, you see his sister, okay? You see his sister. And his sister, and you ask his sister, well, how he doing this and that? I ain't seen him in a long time. Said, oh, girl, he got married. He got married like 6 months ago. She said, what? He got married? Say, yeah, girl, he got married like 6 months ago. And she's like, well, to who? Said some girl he just met, right after you and him broke up. He met this girl and, they in love and now he married to her. And my sister, you immediately start crying because you want to know why? This man asks you to change. Some men wait. They wait. They wait. Some of them can wait. They'll wait because they want you to change. Some of them will wait. When you've been with a man for many years and he has never talked about marriage, you got to replay in your mind. Was it something that he asked you to do, you blew up on him, and then he just remained quiet and just let you continue to do what you want to do? This has happened to a lot of my sisters. This has happened to a lot of y'all because we have been taught that we are strong like men. It's not our fault. We get it from our grandmothers and our mamas and our great grandmothers. But I want to ask you something. When do you get older and say, wait a minute, why can't I keep a man? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't I keep a man? You know what I'm saying? Like that big butt and a smile will draw his attention, okay? But I can't keep him. Like, he blow my back out, but I can't keep him. When do you start asking questions like that? Okay? Like you could get somebody to buy the milk, but nobody wants to buy the whole cow. I'm just saying. When do we start saying that? Something is wrong somewhere. And the first thing I see that's wrong when I was looking when I was young, first thing I saw was that I couldn't keep nobody. I couldn't keep a man. In my 20s, I could not keep a man in my 20s. I could attract him, couldn't keep him. Okay? Hello, Mr. He said, wonderful show, sir, as always. Thank you for the $2 super chat. So, in my 20s, I can get a man, but I couldn't keep him. Okay? That big butt and the smile is tricky, honey. It's until They see what's under that they won't take it. The only blessing is that I was able to see what was wrong and I was able to turn around. Okay? And we have women that are my age now trying to turn around, and you are in trouble. You're going through some bullshit now because there's not enough men to go around. Okay? And the men that you want, they don't want you, they want the younger version. Do you hear what I'm saying? And I'm going to share with you why a lot of y'all not getting the man of your dreams. I'm going to share with you why. Because you can't be taught nothing. Some of y'all are already 40 and 50 years old. You can't be taught nothing. Some of y'all 30 some of y'all 30 something, you can't be taught something. Only in your 20s that a young woman can be taught something. Only in your 20s. She could see the error in her ways. But when you in your 30s, late 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s too, because some of y'all still dating you in your 60s, it's hard to see error. Okay? It's hard to see you're doing something wrong. So I want to just share that little tidbit with y'all, and I want you to understand that our brothers are designed to love us. It's out of their nature to be with another woman from a different race. It's out of their nature. They are designed to love us. Check this out. And I have said this many times before. If you have a woman, two women, one African American and one from any other race, okay? And both of these women are obedient. Yes, I said obedient, okay? I said obedient, I didn't stutter. Both of these women are obedient, okay? And they are ready to follow the leader, okay? You understand? They're ready to follow the leader, okay? Both of these women. Everything is equal between these two women. Except the body type. Because you know most black women were heavily endowed, okay? Even if we're petite, we have some swagger about ourselves, okay? Your brother is conditioned to love you. So he's going to go after you. No disrespect to the other race because their men are conditioned to love them. So she's going to find somebody. But for my sisters, I want you to understand there's not enough black men to go around. There's not enough. And only because we have done some demonic stuff to our bloodline since the late 70s. Since the late 70s, we have done some demonic stuff to our bloodline. Black men are conditioned to love black women. This is why you hear them get out and preach. This is why you hear them sounding the alarm that something is wrong. But when you see black men get on social media and they say something is wrong with my sister, she's doing this, she's doing that, y'all immediately will get in here and say, you don't love your mama. You know what I'm saying? You don't love your mama. You don't love your mama. Oh, he's sassy. This is what you will say. But anyway, let's get to the video. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson for dropping this thing this evening. So let's go into it, okay? Let's go into it. This is a young content creator. The Caucasian gentleman is a young content creator, and he goes on black dating sites, okay? And he tells these women that, you know, he has a fetish to date black women. Okay? He tells them. And he tells them that when I fuck you, right, I want you to call me master. Okay? And some of these women is subscribing to this nonsense. Okay? So the same requirements y'all get in here and say that you want black men to have all these requirements, but you don't want, you don't want no other race to have these requirements. Something looks strange. Something looks strange. Because if a black man say to you that wig is nasty, take that wig off. It's been a couple months now and the wig stink. Okay? Or a black man will tell you before you come to this bed, clean that pussy. That pussy stink. I could smell that pussy. Okay? But this man done sat up there and told y'all, okay, done sat up there and said, I want you to call. That is the most degrading thing in the world. This gentleman sat up there and told this black woman, I want you to call me master as I fuck you. And she still kept typing and talking to him. Can you imagine? This is a black dating site. But because you want to be approved, you will put up with anything. Let's continue. Here we go. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson.
Easy it is to clap black female cheeks on dating apps by using racist terminology. Believe it, but this dude is doing this live. He's screen recording everything, and he's going to show you that even when he's being, they are still allowing him to clap cheeks.
Another black woman. She's pan, and she's alternative. Very rare poll. Gotta keep it simple. Hi, you look like you can suck the racism out of me, LOL, which is what
I'm sorry. You look like you can suck the racism out of me? Okay.
what I need right now because I'm currently on probation. Prime, heart, done, send. What did I tell you? The job is not finished. You are very beautiful, though. And I would.
Wait, what did she say? Hold on. So she said type my God.
Though. And I would love to see you this weekend if you don't have plans. It's getting spicy. I can show you better than I can tell you. Come on, gang.
So she asked him, are you an actual KKK member? And he goes, I can show you better than I can tell you. And she's still talking to the dude.
Come on, gang. Okay? I like that. I like that. Lynching on the first date is crazy. Not gonna lie. We gotta.
So far, it sounds crazy, right? Somebody say that they can lynch you on the first date and you still continue to talk to this person because you want to be approved. Because you want to be approved by Zaddy, that you will continue to talk to somebody that's telling you all this nonsense because you want to clap, you want a Caucasian man to clap your cheeks. You want a Caucasian man to clap your cheeks. And because he said, I want you to suck the racism out of me. And you continue to talk to this man. Let's continue.
Baby steps.
Wait. He says lynching on the first date is crazy, but we gotta take baby steps. Let's see what she says.
Don't get me too excited. Normally I strap up, but I would definitely take it off for you if that's what you're implying. I'm capping crazy. I just got burned.
So wait a minute. She asked him, do he be clapping cheeks raw? So instead of basically just being like, look, the dude says you can.
So she asked him, do you clap cheeks raw? You don't know this man. Y'all just typing. So we immediately go to, I want you to fuck me. So do you clap cheeks raw? The man you don't know, you want him to screw you raw. My sisters, I have no words. Let's continue. Here we go.
The racism out of me, she's supposed to just stop talking to the guy. And she's like, type-ish. Do you be clapping cheeks raw? Like, they would never let a black dude talk to them crazy like this. But do you be effing chicks raw?
Yeah. Are you on birth?
She says, true, condoms feel like soda water, so you nasty too. So you about to let this white dude clap your cheeks with no condom tour 2025 all up in you, just shooting all up the club.
Nah, but I'm infertile, so I can, without us having to worry.
So he basically said, I can shoot in you because I'm infertile. Obviously, he capped it.
Okay, understandable. Just letting you know. Is a number too personal for you? Question mark. I just don't use Snap.
What happened?
I do this shit! Keep doubting me, bro. I dare you.
Oh my God, he got the number.
And the thing is that they're on a dating site, okay? So your communication should be during the dating site, right? But what happens is he said to her, I don't really use, now they trying to hook up, they trying to fuck. So he said, I don't really use condoms because it's like, feel like salt water. And she agrees that they don't have to fuck with a condom, okay? Because she wants to be approved, okay? So she's going to let this man she don't know from Adam, okay, screw her. And then he said, I don't use Snapchat, so can you, can I get your number? You don't know this man from Adam. You give him your number. You don't know nothing about this man. You give him your number. And he done said all that crazy shit to you. He told you about lynching. He told you about sucking the racism out of him. And you know what it means when he's saying that, suck the racism. He talking, because y'all already set the tone. He talking about fucking. He talking about you sucking his dick. So the thing is that they already set the tone for this nonsense. Okay? So everything he's saying, y'all talking about sex. So now you get in here and he says, I don't do anything on Snapchat. Can I get your number? You give him your number. And this young man is a content creator, so he does this for shits and giggles. And he tells his audience, this is how easy it is to get a black woman. This is how easy it is to get a black woman. Because they want to be approved. This is how easy it is to get a black woman. Black women not the black women of today. Our ancestors were like deemed as exotic creatures. So beautiful. From the way they walk, from the crown of their heads to the bottom of the soles of their feet. Most people from different races, they have never seen brown-skinned women of that time. They have never seen beautiful women of that time. They have never seen nothing like that. And that's why it was a desire for other cultures to be trying to sleep with us. Okay? But it wasn't easy for them to sleep with us. It was a whole war because we were attached to what? Our brothers. That brown skin, that melanated skin, we were attached to our brothers. So anybody outside our race, this was a war. You couldn't just come and get it. It was a whole fight. Okay? So now this young man is showing you how easy it is to get black women because they want to be approved by Zaddy. You want to be approved by Zaddy. This is why a lot of y'all young women are dying. Hey, Grace, what's up, baby? A-Team, how are you? Green Beans, how are you? This is why a lot of y'all young black women are dying because you want to be approved by Zaddy. That after you go out on a date, you will go to a man's house that you have never met in your life and go put your face down, ass up, and give this man some pussy and you have never met him. You only met him just today. You only just today you went on a date, but you was talking to him on the phone all this time. But you think that makes sense to go to this man's house and give him some pussy because this your first date? Let's continue, because he bragging how he getting black women, how he talking crazy to him, and y'all still, because you want that Zaddy approval, you gonna go and think that this makes sense to you. It makes sense to you, not to the rest of us. It don't make sense to the rest of us. Let us continue. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Here we go.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a profile acting like I'm a white dude. Then when they come, I was just playing. See if they let me clap. Let's see if there's more.
I love it! Normally when we get hate messages, it's literally black women. She said, oh look, another picking on black women. So let's try to cook something up. Oh look, another black queen who wants master roleplay, LMAO. And send. Over or under? Over or under? She's typing. Oh my god, she's typing. Okay? She's just playing hard to get a little bit. What's black people's favorite seasoning, would you say? What if I put some lemon pepper on it? Question mark. Would that make up for the size? Okay, she's typing. How'd you know? I love lemon pepper. Come on. Who are you? Come find out. Text me, love.
You see that? That's the stupidest shit. You went to this man page and you start wilding out on him talking about, oh, here's another Caucasian man who wants to degrade black women. So he turns around and he says to you, love, let's get in here and let's get together. And you immediately start talking back to him like it's all good. Let's do some role play, some master role play. And y'all just continue to talk to this young man and you hear the stuff that he's saying. But if a black man say, you ain't supposed to have that many baby daddies. If a black man say, you disrespectful. If a black man say it's not your degrees or the money that you make that I need. If a black man say that, you immediately curse him out. You will curse him out. But this young man right here, this Caucasian man, okay, got up here and called y'all everything except the child of God. And you continue to talk to this man. Mr. He said we can't even say drizzle drizzle. He right. Y'all got offended about that too. Let's continue. Here we go.
So basically, if you can see what he's saying, she's saying, sorry, you're not big enough to ride this ride. And so he was like, if I put some lemon pepper on my Johnson, that's what he's saying to her. Then she go say, how do you know I love lemon peppers?
That's stupid.
Come find out. Text me, love. I'm not on here a lot. Do you like white boys for real? Or is this like a fetish? Maybe it's a fetish. I'm okay with that, period. I fetishize y'all as well, TBH. So that's cool with me.
You see that? So she says, I fantasize y'all as well. He asked her, is this a fetish that you like white boys? She said, yeah, it's a fetish. And then he says, well, I like y'all as well. And this is the thing. Sometimes because you have a desire to be with milk, you will wind up getting into some foolery. Because y'all have this fetish in your mind. But I want you to understand something. Nobody will treat us like our brothers will. I know some of y'all gonna be upset with me and say, take heed, bitch. Listen, you ain't even marry an African American. You married an African. I'm gonna share something with you, and I have said this before. No African man that I met in my time wanted to teach me. No African American man in my time wanted to teach me. It took a man to come all the way from Nigeria, that he lived here in the U.S., and he wanted to teach me. So that's why today I am not married to an African American man. It wasn't that, oh no, I sought out for a different man. It was that this man wanted to teach me. He was ready for war. All the stuff that I was throwing at him, he was ready for war. And at the end, it was made into diamonds. Let's continue. Here we go.
FaceTime or something, I'm bored. Has anyone ever made you like, or like pee?
No.
Really?
No, that's no.
I know we just.
Wait a minute. Did he just say that anybody or pee?
Want to FaceTime or something, I'm bored. Has anyone ever made you like, or like pee?
No.
Now he asking this black woman, and she's doing a I guess she went to the link, okay? She in a link with him or whatever, and so they're doing a video together, and he asked her, has anyone ever peed or shit on you? Lady of Class, thank you, baby, for the $9.99 super chat. So refreshing. It's so refreshing to see women like you. Riva and Danica teaches the truth. This is my first live here. Hope to catch more. Oh, thank you, my dear. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh my God. Let's continue, y'all. This is something crazy. Let's continue. Here we go.
Really?
No, that's no.
I know we just met, but how would you feel about twerking real quick? Just so I can get like an idea of like what I'm working with. Are those PSD shorts or like underwear? What is that?
No, these are the cartoon characters.
Oh, period.
And she's twerking for him. He asked her, can you twerk for me? She never met this guy a day in her life or none of that stuff. Okay? But she, she on a live, twerking on his live. He asked her, can you twerk for me? Can you twerk for me? Will I get in here and say a black man would not ask his girlfriend to twerk for him? Will I say a black man would not? That's a lie. I'd be lying. But he wouldn't degrade you. See, a man with a king mindset, okay? A man with a king mindset, they like those secret dances in the bedroom. They like stuff like that. Now, I'm not going to say that all black men have the king mindset. I will not. Some have to grow into the king mindset. And sometimes it takes years. Okay? But she don't know this young man from anything. But she's twerking. Okay? They didn't cover her face or nothing. Anybody could see this video. Let's continue. Here we go.
You know how you said like you do like specialty videos? I was thinking maybe like, would you make a video for me? You would? Okay.
Wait a minute. Dude got her twerking right there on live, bro. And it's crazy. Those chicks that be always so racist against white dudes are the first to want to let them clap. It's so crazy.
Let's brainstorm. Do you ever like play with like your... You do?
Is this somebody's name? Yeah.
Okay. Would you incorporate the master role play at all into it or not really?
Do you mean like...
While it's like making like the sound or whatever?
He's actually saying like, can you play with your stuff while you call me master?
When it's making that sound?
Yes.
You'd be like, I'm sorry.
So he, just like O'Shea just said, so as you playing with your pussy, can you say master as you playing with your pussy? And she laughing about it. It's funny, It's funny. So let's continue.
Or some shit like that. So yeah, send me your link or whatever, and then whenever you make the video, I'll just send it to like my Discord, and I'll be like, bro, like this is the video like this girl made or whatever for us if y'all want to watch it or whatever.
All right, not a problem.
Period.
What? Can you make the video? I'm gonna send it to my Discord, and she gonna say, okay.
So he asked her, make a video of yourself fingering yourself and saying master, and then send it to me. I'm gonna put it on my Discord, okay? So his followers can see it. And she's like, yeah, okay. Somebody asked you to finger yourself. and call out master while you fingering yourself. He said record yourself fingering yourself and saying master and send it to me. And you know what she's like? Yeah, okay. Because y'all want to be approved. You want to be approved. This is the nonsense. Let's continue.
That's how easy white dudes got it. I mean, listen, man. I see him in Africa all the time. In Uganda, they be out here in Kenya. They be clapping all kind of cheeks. I had a white dude tell me, man, he was living with a Ugandan, right? And he was like dirt poor. He was writing a book how he slept with over like 500 Ugandan women, and he was from Canada. He was dirt poor. Whenever I would go to the restaurant, I would always see him with a bottle of water. That's how broke he was. But he was clapping the hell out of some cheeks.
Come on! I do this! No, I've never been with a black lady before, and I'm looking to explore my options. For whatever reason, you make my pelvic area rush with blood. I'm really into you, and I would love to take you out to go get some brunch and go on a walk in the park. Wait, P.S. I eat better, and I can make you in less than 5 minutes. Just in case anything else I said throws her off, our saving grace.
So he tells this woman, this is another woman, I have never been with a black woman before. He said, but I can eat pussy real good, and I can make you come within 5 minutes. Now, if somebody immediately, you're trying to date me, you immediately start off with sex, we're done. The conversation will go off. I will just unlink and everything. That conversation is gone. You immediately start with sex. This is the stupidest shit I ever heard. So let's continue. Here we go.
The fact that I eat very well. What do you guys think? State Farm Arena? Where's State Farm Arena? Hey, listen up, guys! That's doable! That's like a tank of gas for me. I can make that happen. Y'all want to go on Black People Meet? We're gonna get the juicy mamas that I don't really know what I would do with. I need a whitewashed one. Bro, I need to take baby steps. I can't jump to the ghetto bitches yet. We got a match. A little dark skin, fine shit with the Spider-Man shirt. I fuck with it. That's foreshadowing an angle, which is cool. She's just a little bit bug-eyed, right? This is unfortunate. I mean, beggars can't be choosers though, so let's get to it. Hello, garbage bin. How are you?
Wait. He says, hello, garbage bin. How are you?
Calling a black woman a garbage bin.
With a dark skin. LOL. Would you mind if I used that precious G. Cooper as my little lab rat? Question mark. BLM.
Black Lives Matter.
Look at the comments by black women. They seem to have no problem with the white man's racism.
None at all.
Keep watching because it will prove that racism doesn't bother black women. It's the rejection that bothers them.
Ooh, Big Mama. We got the bloods. Yes! It's giving healthy Lizzo, but I fuck with that so much. Please let a man change your life.
Okay.
Less than 3 send. This is prime real estate. Oh my God. The wig is not giving. The body is kind of tea though. She is a stallion, which is kind of unfortunate for me. Yeah, this is exactly what I need. Come on here! We're on fire! Hello, basketball queen. How are you? I couldn't help but notice your complexion and how stiff it made me.
And he's using all these racial slurs, you know, and he's using words that's triggering, and yet the black women are responding. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to be approved. They're responding because they want to be approved. Do you hear what I'm trying to say? They're sitting up there taking this nonsense because they want to be approved. But yet they will get in here and have a whole full-on battle on social media with black men. If black men say, you should not have that many baby daddies. If a black man say your behavior is masculine. They will have a full-on battle with this brother and call him all types of names. Okay? You sassy. You know, you don't love your mama. You know what I'm saying? All this nonsense. But this young man right here can tell you everything and call you everything except the name that you were given. And y'all continue to talk to this guy. Let's continue. Here we go.
About all the play we could do. How far would you let me go? On a scale of 2 word, what?
He said how stiff it made me. I'm sorry. White dude, I mean, he trolling though. I'm sorry. It's like dark humor, but okay.
Do we think? Yes. Oh my God, yes. All right, Rosa Parks, let's do it. Yes. On a scale of 1 through 10, how down would you be for runaway role play?
Runaway role play, like runaway slave role play. Let's see what she says.
Question mark, question mark, question mark. It would be like CNC, except way cooler. Parentheses. And I promise I won't be too mean. And I just want inside of motherland cootie. LMAO. Let me know.
Be inside
This is my
Motherland
shit.
Cootie.
Wait. Black women get butterflies?
I just want to shoot the club up in the motherland coochie. Oh my God.
That's, bro, she looks good, bro. Oh my God. Bro, I don't know if she's gonna fuck with me, but we gotta try. Oh my God! She likes white people! Wait, did she just message me first? She just messaged me. Like Kobe said, the job is not finished. My dad would kill me if I brought you home, but LMAO.
She said my dad will kill me if I brought you home, but man, some of these sisters out here, they be talking about the white man, white supremacy, and some of them is doing exactly this. Oh, you cool for? I'm telling you.
Okay, wait, she's typing again. She's typing again. Well, never mind. I need you though, bro. There's like 2 seconds left on the shot clock. This is heart-wrenching. So you're saying there's a chance, my love? That's not who I am. Oh my gosh, she's typing. Let's just start.
So I'm not trying to do a racism. So she must absolutely see that he's a racist on the profile.
Over. Do you have plans this weekend? I would love to see you. Okay. Okay.
And do what?
Like surprises? I can plan something fun and just pick you up around 6? Question mark. Perfect.
I do like surprises. So she knows he's a racist and she goes, I do like surprises. Oh my God. Oh my God, he got her number. Oh my God, and she was thick. And she had cheeks. Oh my God, why Zaddy? He got so much advantage with that white skin.
I'll do this. I'm not gonna say this again. When it comes to this dating app, nobody's me. No one. She likes we're the same type of weird if you your pillow as a child for comfort. So your pillow too, or you're just being mean? Question mark. Mesh. I fear I'm just being mean. There's nothing to be scared of. I'm just an open book. You mind if I rip a few pages out? I'm not gonna lie, I've never had a girl say something.
She goes, I'm terrified of you.
Mind if I rip a few pages out? I'm not gonna lie, I've never had a girl say something that clever, ever, bro. I've never heard a girl say something that clever.
Oh my God, he clapped.
The next time black women hit you with the race loyalty crap and how black women are the backbone of the black community, just show them this video. White men and black women have been sleeping together in secret, so while they are giving you all that attitude and are screaming at the top of their lungs about what black men are doing, just remember it's to cover for all the secret sex they are having with white men that never leads to an actual relationship or marriage.
I have no reason to believe that this dude has really done this. There are a lot of the pro-blacks. Look at the...
Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. And this is just content, right? This is just content, but the women don't know that it's content. Now, it's content for the Caucasian young man, but the women don't know it's content. So they're typing him thinking that this could go down, that they're going to be able to fuck a white boy, okay? So this is why they're agreeing to it. Somebody tell you finger yourself and call me master at the same time. Why would you think that that makes sense? This is why a lot of y'all get deleted. Hello, Red Lipstick Vibes. How are you, honey? This is why a lot of y'all get deleted. Y'all get sent to glory because you want to have the approval of Zaddy. This is why you compare your brother to Zaddy. This is why some of y'all can get up here and you can get up here and you say just like this, oh, how can I be obedient to a slave? You was a slave, I was a slave, you was a slave. How can I be obedient to a slave? And this is why a lot of y'all get up here. A lot of y'all will get up here and you will go ham on our brothers just like this. A lot of y'all will do
Go
this.
out to the men. When y'all say women won't let you lead them, what do y'all mean by that? When y'all say lead, where you leading us to? Because I've always been confused. Y'all say women don't want to let men lead, or they always trying to wear the pants in the relationship. But my thing is, y'all say we don't let you lead. Where are we being led to? Are we being led to some land? Are we being led to some resources? Are we being led to basically being able to sit pretty, don't have to really worry about nothing? Are y'all leading us to war, leading us to poverty, leading us to a whooping, leading us to domestic violence? Like, where are you leading us to? Y'all keep saying lead, but y'all refuse to answer the question, where are we being led to? Where are the women being led to? If we submit right now and let y'all lead, where the fuck y'all leading us to? The promised land?
And this is why, my sisters, because you have this mindset like this is why y'all can't keep men. This is why you only a baby mama. And why is Taki saying this to you? Why am I saying that's why you a baby mama? Because I was a baby mama. I was a baby mama. So I know what keeps you being a baby mama, and I know what gets you to look at being a wife. When I say look at being a wife, because remember, we don't hold the keys to being a wife. The man does. See, you hold the keys to being a baby mama. You know how? Because you hold the keys to that pussy. He can only get the pussy if you allow him to. Okay? That's why I'm saying that. But you don't hold the keys to being a wife. So, my sisters, I want to share something with you. You don't know your worth. A lot of us, we get in here and we act like we know our worth. You see, take heed. I get up here, I'm cursing, I'm shouting and this and that, and I get in here and I get indignant sometimes and stuff like that. And just like some of y'all women need the approval of Zaddy, right? Take heed needs the approval of a black king. Take heed needs the approval of a black king. That might roll over some of y'all heads. We do not love ourselves because of the situations we put ourselves in. When you get up here and you having 7 babies and you got 7 different baby daddies, or you got 5 babies and you pregnant with 1 and you got 4 baby daddies, you don't love yourself because you're putting yourself in a predicament and you never know what could happen. Because most of the time when you have a lot of children, you're relying on the government to help you. And when the government say there's no more programs, what happens? You lose your place. You will lose your residence, especially if you didn't fill out the right paperwork to do what you need to do. You will lose your place. And then you and these babies will be homeless on the streets. And a lot of people who see stuff like this on social media, okay? I am not exempt from seeing this in real life. But me doing this on social media, when I hear some of these horror stories, it hurts. There are a lot of content creators that have been here longer than me. That would be Mr. He Said, Mrs. She Said, Red Lipstick Vibe, and Mona D, Messy Mashawn. There's a whole host of other content creators that have been here longer than me, and they have seen a lot of stuff. But when I see stuff like this, it breaks my heart because my sister, we are putting ourselves in that predicament. If you keep having babies by Pookie and Ray, you will just be someone they can collect the milk from. Okay? I can just go over there and get some ass when I feel like it. You can just go be the woman that they collect the milk from. But when you work on yourself and change your mindset and clean out everything that is not right within you, you will run into a man with a king mindset that wants to buy the cow instead of coming to collect the milk. And I'm going to share something with you, my married sisters. Some of y'all already have a man with a king mindset, but you're playing him out because you still love to be with the man who has the Pookie and Ray mindset. You still like to be dogged out. And so what you do is mistreat this husband that you have. Okay? You will mistreat this husband that you have and you will dog walk him. Ask Take Heed, will she ever do some shit like that? I'm going to answer it for you. Hell no. Nah. Somebody saved me from baby mama lane up the street around the corner. You think I would go and fuck around and hurt my husband? Take heed to the message does not support violence, but I'll whoop somebody ass first. Baby, you got to nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. For nonsense. Y'all have good husbands. You will dog walk them. Somebody who came to save you. Hey, Mimi, what's up, baby? Somebody who came to save you from damnation. You will dog walk this man. And the sad part is that this man seen goodness in you. He's seen goodness in you, but you gonna dog walk him. And after you let him go and you get out there and start running the streets and doing nonsense and you see his life has gotten much better without you. Now you get in there and talk about, oh, I loved you. And it's too late. What are you doing? What are you doing? And he got to let you know that when you had me, you didn't know how to treat me. Take Heed will not be one of those women. I will not be one of those women, baby. 18 years to a lifetime. I will not be one of these. No, I won't. No, I won't. Winter is here. Winter is here. When the Godfather was talking about winter, it's here. These women are abandoning their babies for 4 or 5 years. Some of these women have just mistreated their children in so many different ways. It's so sad. When I think about the woman who her 2 babies passed away because she lost her apartment, nobody is asking how did she lose that apartment. Ain't nobody asking how did she lose that apartment. We immediately got to bash the baby daddy, which the baby daddy got a fiance, or either he married already, and the baby daddy lived good. Okay, he lives good. It would not have taken nothing from her if she would have told this man the truth, that she didn't have a place to stay for these children. It would not have taken nothing. She just was jealous of that fiance. Nobody would tell me anything different. She was jealous of that fiance, that this woman was a better woman than her. And I don't care what any black woman get in here and say. You laid up there and had all those babies. Did you hear me? You laid up there and had all those babies. You're supposed to have a warm place for those babies to be. I will not get in here and sympathize with her. I will not. I will not. And some of y'all might say, take heed, you evil. I will not get in here and sympathize with her. They will ask, where's the baby father? How many times have I said to y'all, do not let pride catch you. Don't let pride catch you, baby. When you're in trouble, do not let pride catch you. If you're going through turmoil and you barely can take care of those kids, give them to their father. Give them to their father. This woman cried. She was crying. She was falling out with those crocodile tears. I called everybody. I asked for help. I called this and that. You didn't call enough. You didn't call enough. Because they have so many programs that could help you. You didn't call enough, honey. You didn't call enough. Because every day I would have been down there at that welfare building. Every day I would have been down there. I'd have been down there until they gave me a voucher or something. You wanted to cry, that's where you should have cried at. That's where you should have cried at. You didn't want that baby father to know you were going through turmoil. Let me share something with you, and I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say about this. Even these fathers that y'all say is thuggish and he living a thug life and this and that, if you tell him his children are homeless, they are sleeping in a van and they got t-shirts and diapers on and they sleeping in, they sleeping in a cold van. I don't have money for gas, this and that, whatever. No man is going to sit there, okay, and tell you it's okay. Let them die. No man is going to tell you that. He will go and get his kids. I don't care if he on the street doing nonsense. He will take those kids to his mama. Okay? Mama, listen, I'm in these streets. I need you to watch your grandchildren for me. No man will let their children die like that. And this brother that they talked to, this brother was in his right mind. I just think that we out here, and this is my problem. We're sitting up here and we're sympathizing with the wrong person. Do you understand? We in here like, well, where's the baby daddy? Why the baby daddy wasn't there? You know what I'm saying? The true question is, how'd she lose that apartment? How'd she lose that apartment? Because I'm quite sure that baby daddy was paying child support. How did she lose that apartment? She even said herself that, I just have so much pride. Pride catched her. That's why. She said, I had so much pride. I could have asked more people for help. And you going to tell me she sat up there and asked that baby daddy for help? No. She jealous of that woman that he with now. Most of y'all baby mamas will get always jealous of the woman that the baby daddy get next. Especially if his mindset changed and the woman is she's on her square. The woman is doing the right thing. Y'all get jealous of the next woman. And so you don't want somebody to top you. And so you don't want to get up there and tell the truth. I'm in trouble. I can't raise these babies no more. I'm out on the street. Say something. No, you don't say nothing. Now the father done did a Go Me Fund, and air in the black community is riding him. Oh no, Mimi, you could have left it. You could have left it, Mimi. It's okay. Soraya is right. Soraya, you are right. Soraya said this, and she has said this to me many times. Okay? A GoFundMe. Thank you, 18. Soraya is right. She said this to me many times. Hey, Keed, you struggled to love your first child when he was born because of what the father put you through. Women punish children because the father doesn't love them. Check this out. Soraya is correct. But this happened in the first day my child came to this world, my oldest son. Okay? So, since Soraya brought this up, we're going to go down memory lane. I had this baby, my first son, on my own without the father. Okay? My mother came up to the hospital to see me. And after this baby was born, you know, after they clean the baby up and everything, and then you have rested, they bring the baby in to feed, for you to feed the baby. Okay? So my mom came up to the hospital, and the nurse told her she hasn't touched this baby all day. I don't know. The baby's been crying. The baby needs a diaper change. The baby needs to eat and everything like that. She has been letting this baby cry in his bed all day. So my mother looks at me and she says, sit up. And I was a teenager. She said, sit up. And I sat up. I said, Mom, I'm in a lot of pain right now. She said, I don't want to hear one motherfucking word you got to say. And I said, Mom. She said, yes. She said, you going to hold my grandson. Pick him up, damn it. You going to hold my grandson. She said, look at him. Look at this boy. This baby is your baby, damn it. She said, Mama's baby, Papa's maybe. This is your baby, damn it. And you're responsible for anything that happens to this boy. She said, I want you to smell him. Smell him. I smelled him. He smelled like Johnson. Okay? He smelled like Johnson. And she said, I want you to kiss him. I kissed him. She said, keep kissing him. I was kissing him, kissing him. She said, this is your baby. I don't care what that man has done to you. This is your baby. You must love this baby. This baby only got you. And why my mama said that? Because my mama smoked crack. My mama was smoking crack. And my mama said, I can't take care of you and I can't take care of him. Because I'm out here. And you know I'm out here smoking my crack. I can't do none of that. You got to take care of this boy. She said the best thing I could do is try to not smoke crack when you going to school so that I can watch him. And then when you come home, then you get in here and you take care of your baby. And that's what I did. So Soraya, that only happened for one day, baby. Okay? That only happened for one day, and that's the day he was born, that I gave birth to him. So that has never happened after that, because I looked at this boy and I knew he was mine. The story I'm telling you and why I'm telling you this, why am I telling you this, is because Mama's baby, Papa maybe. This is an understanding that Black women, you got to know that this should not be. This saying should not be. But they use it because of men who are jesters, that at times they don't want to be with their children. They don't want to raise their babies. They don't want to make an honest woman out of you. So black women have used certain words to code the nonsense that you're going through. Now, truthfully, I had no right being out there fucking as a teenager. You ain't got no right being out there fucking and getting babies while you getting a baby while you a teenager. This was a generational curse for me, okay? And my bloodline, okay? So, when I look at the girls, our girls that we have, 3 beautiful girls, they already put in their mind they don't want to be baby mamas. Do you hear what I'm saying? They already put in their mind, I do not want to be a baby mama. Do you hear what I'm saying? They put in their mind, I do not want to be a baby mama. And I'm so proud of them for that. Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm so proud of them for that. It's nothing, it's so beautiful how your children will get older and they will break the chains of the nonsense that you have done. Oldest child, she's in college. Okay? No babies. Second oldest in high school, no babies. Do you hear what I'm saying? It's such a blessing when you can break chains. Son, oldest son in here, no babies. And the last born, she's only 10. It's something amazing when you can break the chains of your past and your children don't follow. And it's because of the teaching. When you take time to teach them and tell them that your friends that tell you these things, they're lying. And you got to have an open door policy with these children so they understand that if you're not ready to have sex, don't try to get into no relationships. If you're not ready to do certain things, continue to be focused and be on your own. You understand? Until you're ready. Until you're ready. The thing is that my sisters, why I'm hard on a lot of y'all when it comes to those babies is because I was a single mother and I raised my child alone and it was hard. But when you know you are raising these children alone, do you continue to have babies back to back, baby? Do you continue to have babies back to back? If you can't afford to take care of these kids, do you continue to have babies back to back? You should not. You should not. You should not continue to have babies back to back. It doesn't make sense. Some of y'all get in here and say, my baby daddy ain't worth shit. He ain't worth shit. If you get in here and say your baby daddy ain't worth shit, you ain't worth shit either. Because shit beget shit. I don't know how many times I keep telling y'all that. Shit beget shit. Daniel said, marry before you carry. Rip KS to the Godfather. Can you imagine? All the things that this man talked about before he passed has come to pass. Can you imagine? Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy? And social media, the fake sisterhood, y'all get out here and you know that these women are wrong. The 2 last cases that we seen, you know these women are wrong. But yet, you continue to say, oh, where was the baby daddies? Where was the baby daddies? Where was the baby daddies? So you telling me that these two women didn't have enough sense to know they were putting their children in danger in Detroit. You and your babies in Detroit in a car, a van. You ain't got no more gas in the van. And you know how cold Detroit is. A woman who she had a Peace Be Still in her bag, right? Okay, in her bag. It wasn't locked or anything. She was going through her bag to get her car keys, and she deleted her 14-year-old daughter. Y'all do dumb shit, and then you want to come to social media. We hear about it, and then you don't want us to judge. Y'all do dumb shit, and it gets to social media, and you don't want us to judge. And how you do it is, judge ye not, and ye shall not be judged. And who is without sin, cast the first stone. I'm tired of hearing that, because I'm going to share something with you. That part of the Bible was not for the stuff that y'all doing right now. You're doing nonsense. Because if we want to go biblical, Yahweh said we have the right to judge, but judge righteously. Shout out to Mrs. She Said, #Shame. This is the nonsense that we do. But you don't want nobody to call you on it. You let those babies stay in a van in Detroit, in a parking lot, no heat. Gas is gone in the car, and you think that makes sense. But now they got a whole video on Facebook that you was out here partying it up with some friends, dancing and shit, with some wig on and stuff, popping and locking that ass. Popping and locking that ass. I don't know when, this video occurred. I don't know when. I don't know when this video occurred that you was popping and locking that ass. I don't know. But you was in somebody's house. You can ask to live with them. You couldn't ask to live with them, whoever house you was at, until you got some things together. My sisters, stop letting pride catch you. Stop letting pride catch you because you mad with this baby daddy. You don't tell this baby daddy that this baby's sick. You got to rush this baby to the hospital. Some of y'all don't even do that shit. You don't even call the baby daddy and say, listen, I got to rush the baby to urgent care. I got to rush the baby to the hospital. I got to take the baby to the doctor. Some of these fathers don't even be knowing what's going on with these babies. Because y'all letting pride, pride is catching you. You don't have money to buy these baby sneakers. You don't have money to buy clothes. You let pride catch you so you don't tell the baby daddy nothing. I could do everything on my own. I don't need no man and shit like that. And so now that's the mindset you got. But you got this baby who is suffering, and the baby needs some sneakers. The baby need to go to the doctor. You may not have the money for the baby to get the copay or something. Maybe you owe the copay before or something like that. Stop letting pride catch you. You don't have money to do things. Stop letting pride catch you. So you want your baby to suffer. Some of the stuff that y'all do is crazy. That I see is crazy. Couple months ago, I'll say a year ago, a young woman called her baby daddy. Mind you, he only got one child that is his, okay, at the house. She got 5 children total, okay? She calls him and says she don't have no food in the house, right? So he sends over, okay, groceries. He sends over groceries, okay? They do the ShopRite delivery or whatever. Shout out to ShopRite. So groceries of food get delivered to her house. She's going through the bag and she upset about the food that he bought. And this is the first thing I can think of. Bitch, you ain't had no motherfucking food in your house, bitch. You ain't had no food in your house, bitch. And so you mad with him because he bought food. Because you saying my kids don't eat it. They gonna eat it today. They gonna eat it today. They gonna eat it today. My kids don't eat this type of macaroni and cheese. My kids don't. So what? They gonna eat it today. They gonna eat it today. He bought you food. Out of all those other baby daddies, he brought you food for a couple weeks until you get your food stamps. That's what you asked him to, right? That's what you asked him. And so now you come to social media and you film it. I bet you, bitch, you won't get that no more. I bet you won't get that no more. Some of y'all get blessings and you become ungrateful. I bet you won't get it no more. I would just go pick up my son and tell her, you know what, he gonna go to school from my house. And I'll feed him and everything from my house. And then you got to deal with the rest of your baby kids. That's what I would do. I'll be damned. These kids suffer because a lot of us hate the baby daddy. So these children will go through all types of turmoil and hatred because you hate the baby father. All because you letting pride catch you. So you'll tell this man you can't see your child. You don't inform this man when this baby gets sick. You don't say nothing to this man because you let pride catch you. My sisters, this is what I want to tell y'all. And I know I've been jumping around and everything like that, but this is what I want to tell y'all. Because you want the approval, we're going to go back to the original thought. Because you want the approval of Zaddy, you will put up with everything Zaddy gives you. Okay? You will let Zaddy dog walk you. But when it comes to your brother, that he will come and say, wait a minute now, correction need to be made here, 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 here. He's wrong. He's wrong. You quick to tell a motherfucker, don't tell me what to do, motherfucker. Don't tell me what to do. You ain't my daddy. Don't be telling me what to do. Mind you, when he got your head down and ass up, you calling him everything. You calling him everything, daddy. You calling him all types of names because he got you in a type of position. But when he get in here and tell you, wait a minute, you got to do this, 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 he got to be called every type of name except the child of God. And you quick to tell him you ain't my daddy. Don't be telling me what to do. When I listened to this video that O'Shea Do Jackson put out, shout out to that brother once again. When I listened to this video, because my sisters, y'all want to be approved by Zaddy, I think about all the powerful AGs that went after Trump. I think about all those powerful black women, those AGs that went after Trump. I think about it. And now look. Because they went after this man for the wrong reasons. Because the other Zaddy sent them. Because the other Zaddy sent them. And so since this Zaddy sent them, and he sent black women to get on another Zaddy, which is Trump, it blew out the window. Why did it blow out the window, y'all? Why did it blow out the window? Why didn't it work? Don't worry, I'm going to tell you. It didn't work because Caucasian women, they know they role. Caucasian women know their role. That's why it didn't work. Do you know if black women knew their role, a lot of shit that happened to black men, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. The jails would not be so filled like that. The jails would not be so filled like that. There'll be many men in the homes if black women stood by black men and we knew our roles. Do you understand? But because we don't know our roles and we playing, and you know, you got, sometimes you raised in a house where mama playing both roles. You raised in a house where mama, you know what I'm saying? Mama playing both roles. And so now when you meet a man of substance with the king mindset, this is war. This is war now because you don't understand the natural order, but Caucasian women understand the natural order. Zaddy sent black women, y'all AGs, after another Zaddy. And Caucasian women said, hell no, to the no. And black women, you have learned something today. You have learned something today. That when Zaddy send you to go get on another Zaddy, it's not going to work. Because why? Caucasian women will come out and they will let you know, not our men. Now you might can go over there and do that to y'all Negro men, but not our men. And if black women stayed on the course that they did after the late, we'll say 50s and 60s, if they stayed on that course and they continue to understand the natural order, we would not be in the state of emergency that we are in now. Because y'all heard horror stories of things that happened to some of our ancestors. And y'all like, oh no, I don't want to get married. I don't want to be with no black men, because you heard horror stories. But I'm going to share something with y'all. Nobody understand how these horror stories started. See, nobody ever talks about how Big Mama was sleeping on Big Daddy when Big Daddy had to leave the state for like 6 months. And every time he came back home, she was pregnant. Nobody talks about that because that's taboo. You can't talk about how Big Mama was out here screwing Mr. John down the street. You can't talk about that. See, some of these horror stories that we hear in the black community is because Big Mama was doing some nonsense. She was doing some nonsense because they had beautiful, beautiful stories of our ancestors loving each other, never cheating on each other, had children. All the children look the same. They have never had, you know, you get in here and content creators will have you to believe that black men are the most evil men in the world. They just demons and all this nonsense. And only because they're not good enough to run into a good man. Even these beautiful chicks, all these beautiful women, and they get up here and give you all types of advice about relationship, and they not married. They not married. They could get up here and tell you that, oh, I've been proposed to. Okay? I've been engaged before. But they never been married. And if they've been married, they can't keep the marriage. But they'll get out here and they'll tell you all that it requires about a marriage, but them themselves are not married. You got to be mindful of people like that. My younger women, my sisters, I want to share something with you. Anytime you run into a woman's page and all she can talk about is that black men ain't shit, black men ain't gonna never be shit, black men ain't never was shit, black men are slaves, all this nonsense that she preached, black men ain't educated. You know, if you ever hear this shit, scroll up. This bitch got problems. Scroll up. Okay? It's one or two things that she got going on. Okay? Either she eat pussy. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? She got one or two things going on. Okay? One or two things going on. She eat pussy or she broken. And it could be the same thing. It could be one, it could be together. The thing is that black women have put in their mind that black men are the enemy. The thing is, and I'm going to share something with you. I will not get in here and say that all black men are amazing. You will never hear Take Heed say that. You will never hear Take Heed say that. All black men are amazing. Nope, you won't hear Take Heed say that. Because we have jesters and we have pookies and rares. But in order for you to meet a man with a king mindset, you got to do some house cleaning, baby. You got to do some house cleaning. You got to start working out stuff that's going on with you, cleaning out stuff that is not right within you. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. You understand? You got to do stuff to work all that unclean energy, all that demonic thoughts and stuff. You got to work on you. You want to meet a man of substance, you got to work on you. My sisters, I want to share something with you. There are women in this world that they look like Take Heed. They look like Take Heed. Take Heed is just an average woman. You'll never get out here and tell and Take Heed to get up here and tell you I'm a 10. I'm a 10. Bitch, I'm a 10. I'm not a 10. Okay? You'll never hear Take Heed, and it's not diminishing who I am, but you'll never hear Take Heed get out here and say, I'm this, I'm that. No. You will never hear Take Heed say that. But what I will say is that somebody brought me. You hear me? You hear me? Somebody brought the cow, baby. Somebody brought the cow 18 years ago. You will hear me say that. Because why? Take Heed did a mindset change. And it wasn't a full mindset change. And what I always get in here and tell my king, Yahweh said, wait a minute, let me give her teacher before she try to do a turnaround. Okay? Before she try to do a 360. So I ran into my teacher just because of little trouble at the laundromat. Hello, Lost in Translation podcast. How are you, sir? Guys, please make sure you tune in to Lost in Translation podcast. Brother, content is always fire and educational. And also, listen, this is a brother that he don't play with the Bible. You hear me? He don't play with the Bible. Y'all get in here, like and follow this brother. Content is always fire. See, a lot of content creators will get out here and make y'all believe, because they, some of these women who are content creators are foxy. Baby, they're beautiful, everything. They will get out here and tell you what they require from a man, okay? But yet they ain't got no man. They out here telling you what they require from a man, but yet they ain't got no man. So now they have y'all average Joe looking women like me, okay? Have y'all believing y'all can get out here. And I'm not saying that you can't get a man that got all these things that you want, but I'm going to share something with you. There's a time where you have to compromise. Some of y'all, these requirements that y'all want, some of y'all don't qualify for this. Some of y'all do not qualify for some of these, you know what I'm saying? These men of substance that you want. Because just because you see a man that have all the requirements that you like, it might be something where you got something going on he don't like. And he like, nah, I can't rock with you. I can't rock with you. And because of the false teaching that these beautiful women tell y'all that they require from men, okay, they can get it. They can get it. You see it on these panels. When you see a beautiful woman come up to the panel, it's rarely men that check her. You see a beautiful woman come up to the panel and she will tell all these false truths, okay, her truth, she believes. She'll get up there and tell all these false nonsense, and none of the men will check her on it because she's beautiful. Okay? Because she's beautiful. And she'll get out there and teach y'all all types of nonsense, and you'll believe it. Oh, she require a man to do all these things for her, and they do it. And I'm going to share with you something that these beautiful women don't tell you. They don't get to keep these men. Because only why he's doing all these things for her, because he want that pussy. He want that pussy. He want her head down and ass up. He want to tear that thing up for the night. That's why he take her to this expensive hotel. Okay, chandelier coming down from the ceiling and shit. Cause he like he looking at her like I screw that. I'll take that ass because I'm a teacher something. Most of the time when men do these things, they're trying to teach you something that you're worth nothing. You're worth nothing because this money that I'm gonna pump out for this room, the money that I pumped out for tonight, you were just worth some ass. Okay, and then that same man later will find a sister like me and marry me and give me 4 and 5 children. And I'm the one who got the prize and you didn't. You got a wet ass, sis. That's all you did. You just got a wet ass. That's all you did. My sisters, about like 6 months ago, I want y'all to listen to this story. 6 months ago, there was a woman they were clowning on social media, right? Because her first date, okay? The first date, this man took her, I think he took her to Fridays or something like that. First date, he took her to Fridays or something like that. And she was showing it on social media, but this only how they showed this is because like about 6 months later, they got married and he took her to the same Fridays and proposed to her there, right? Okay. All the women in the comment section was clowning her about him proposing to her at Fridays. But listen to this. They didn't even know that this brother was loaded. They didn't know this brother was loaded. He had money. None of that. They were clowning the sister because she accepted the ring at Fridays. And you know what it was? The sister seen the gold. She saw it. She saw this is the ending gold. Okay? This man wants to wife me. He wants to have children with me. He wants to make me his queen. See, some women can see beyond that. But because your attitude prevented you from going to the first date on Friday. Okay? Now, I don't do no Fridays. I don't do Fridays. I do 5-star restaurants. I don't do Fridays. And you will miss your king because you up here talking about, I don't do Fridays. And bitch, you do Fridays with your friends. You go to Fridays with your friends. You will miss your king because you out here talking about, I don't do Fridays. Sometimes you won't even know that it could just be a man testing you. He could be testing you. Do you hear what I'm saying? Dragon Master, how are you? I've been seeing you. Thank you for sharing my content, sir. You will miss this opportunity. All because of your foolishness. I want to share something with you. I don't care how much a man makes yearly. It'll make me no, never mind. But if the man comes with a king mindset, hi Jerry, how are you, honey? If a man comes with a king mindset, do you hear what I'm saying? There will never be a ceiling. Do you hear what I'm saying? If a man comes with a king mindset, there will never be a ceiling to the heights that you will see this man take you. So it doesn't matter how much he makes. What matters is, are you included in his plan? Ask ask some questions. Y'all always get in here and talk about how much you make instead of asking, what's your 5-year plan? Do you see me in your future? Now, this is how you know if this is right for you. This sister went on a date for Friday. She didn't know who this man was. She went on a date with this man to go to Friday. She kept dating him. She didn't know what he did for a living. She didn't know how much he had, this and that. And I guess he like disguised that. Okay? And the same time when he asked her to marry 6 months later, they've been going out, doing everything together and stuff like that. And he wasn't taking her on no expensive stuff. She didn't know she didn't know anything that he had, like a lot of money. Just an average Joe type of black man, she thought. And he was kind to her. So now when he asked to marry her, when he proposed to her on Fridays, she was ecstatic. She was flipping out. Okay? And all the women on social media, all y'all did was dog walk her. That's all y'all did was dog walk her. But this woman made it to the mountaintop, where a lot of y'all women would never see the mountaintop. And the mountaintop end goal, you know what's the end goal for a woman? Don't worry, I'm going to tell you. The end goal for a woman is to be under a covering. I ain't just say any covering, but a man that is in his right mind. That is the end goal for every woman, to be under a covering of safety. But because y'all out here talking about, I'm a strong black woman, black girl, magic, this and that, you won't see Take Heed ass out there. You won't see me. Okay? You won't see me out there. You won't see me out there. I'm not going to be out there with y'all marching pitchforks and knives. Listen, I know where my king picked me up at. You will not see me. My king picked me up on Baby Mama Lane up the street around the corner. You won't see me out there with no pitchforks and knives. Some of y'all get out here, y'all say, oh, well, he could leave. He know where the door is. You won't hear Take Heed say that shit. I have said on my show many times, I will fall out and faint, honey. I will fall out and faint in front of the door, okay? Then I'll make a scene. I'll fall out and faint in front of the driveway so the neighbors can see. What's going on with them over there? They come over there and be nosy. No. I know what I have. I know how much I value and love my husband. Most of all, respect this man. Y'all crazy. We just get out here, we be loud and wrong, and thinking we make sense. And because Zaddy, y'all believe Zaddy gonna save you, but Zaddy done turned on all these women. That's why these women going homeless. This is why they living out their cars. Because Zaddy has turned on y'all. And when the black man only required for you to be what? Obedient. I only require for you to be obedient. Follow the leader. Respect me. And all that go together. Zaddy requires these things too, but y'all did it. Zaddy required these same things too. Because anytime you get money from Zaddy, what you got to do? Tell your business. You got to tell Zaddy everything you doing and what you doing and how you doing it. You got to answer to Zaddy for everything you want. Any type of program you want, you got to answer to him. And you got to respect the caseworker that you dealing with. Or you don't get no assistance. So that's the same thing like the black man. If you don't know how to follow the leader, if you don't have, first of all, respect, okay? You don't have none of these things. you ain't gonna get them. You ain't gonna get them, and that's. Thank you to the 2 people who donated to the channel. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for donating to the channel today. So I had Mr. He Said with the 199, and who else was it? Trying to see because I was just running off at the mouth talking. Lady of Class for the $9.99 super chat, baby. Thank you. I appreciate both of y'all. Okay. And I got a little something for y'all because I found this and I thought it was so funny. I was like, oh, y'all gonna love this. Okay. Y'all gonna love this. This was so hilarious. I cried and I laughed so hard. So this is an older gentleman speaking to his girlfriend's son. Okay, these son husbands, these son husbands. Okay, that your mama, your mama as old as, we'll say as old as me. Okay, and so now your mama, all her life, she been out here being loud and wrong. Okay, she been out here being loud and wrong, but now mama ready to be somebody's wife now. So this Big Daddy talking to her son. Okay, y'all check this out. This is what he said.
Video is dedicated to a young man, and he knows who I'm talking to. Listen, man. I am going to continue to come and see your mother. I'm going to continue to put pressure on her front and her backside. Now, you're a grown-ass man, and that's her house, right? And she told me I can come over there and tenderize her ass anytime I get ready. And that's what I'm going to motherfucking do. And so, you mad, I get you. If you're a grown-ass man, yeah, go get you somewhere to stay. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm going to keep coming over there doing what I motherfucking do. You ain't heard and seen, you ain't heard shit yet. I hope you ain't peeping. You peeping Tom looking motherfucker. But you ain't seen shit yet. I'm going to wait till I come over there the next time. You think she was screaming last time? You wait that pussy. I got some shit for her motherfucking ass. And your ass can't be nothing but mad. And you can feel a little froggy and grab me. But I'm going to tell you this, you done fucked up for real. Then I'm going to try to break your fucking neck, you bitch.
Now, why I played that? Why did I play that? Because a lot of y'all older black women, okay? Lenard, stop playing. A lot of y'all older black women, you've been loud and wrong for God knows how long. You be raising these son husbands. And now when you get older, okay? Now when you get older, now you want a man now. You want a man now. Now you want a man. You be loud and wrong forever. And now, now I'm ready to settle down. Now I want a man. I can't dance with y'all. I'm in my night clothes already. Okay. I don't want to have nobody take screenshots of me. I'm already in my night clothes already, so I don't want nothing to fall out or anything like that and be, ashamed tomorrow. So now we are done for tonight. Thank you everybody who came and rocked with me. I appreciate y'all. Okay. Thank you to everybody who donated to the channel. Leonard, you a cock blocker. I'm gonna block you when I get a chance. Yes, I'm gonna block you when I get a chance. So everybody, y'all have a wonderful day. Okay, much love to you all. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's crazy. I see what you wrote. I decided to live today. I see you, honey. So everybody have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming to rock with me. And Lord, I'm gonna share something with you, my sisters. the older women, the women that are in my age, y'all don't want to change. You want to stay the same. Only thing that is going to make the change is the teaching of the children. That's only how the community will change. Because if the black community don't change, we're going to be extinct. We are going to just die off. I'm going to share something with y'all. Because we don't know our worth, we put in our minds that we are better than our brothers, and we are the same. See, some of y'all will get in here and say, I'm more educated than a black man. But every other race look at you just like they look at him. And he's the only one that can see that they looking at y'all the same. My sisters, y'all got to stop believing this narrative that you are better than your brothers. Because everybody looks at us that we are the same. Much love to y'all all. Have a wonderful evening. Okay. Now Green Bean said that's the hidden plan. Now Green Beans is right. But how long do we have to keep subscribing to the plan? Can't you make the plans can't you unsubscribe to the plan? Why can't we unsubscribe to the plan? That we hate our brothers. You know we can unsubscribe. You know you can always unsubscribe to the plan, right? You don't have to get up here and believe the nonsense that people tell you about black men. It's the black men that they encounter because they are not doing the right thing. See, all black men are not evil. All black men are not bad. It is the men that you are encountering that is the problem. Because there's something going on in you, my sister. That girl Parks, how are you, honey? Thank you for coming to rock with me. I think this is my first time seeing you. Everybody have a good evening. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all go. Okay, I gotta go aggravate my husband. All right, much love to you all. God willing, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. Let me see. Let me see what we can go out with. Let me see what we got. Let's go out with this one. Let's see what we got. They always got that commercial first all the time. Always got